Hi, my name is Max Jax Madison, and I'll be taking you on a wild ride through Arizona. So you might be asking yourself, what's so special about Arizona? And why should I care? Well, you've got some nerve, buddy. And besides, Arizona has been a part of many exciting moments in American history. In 1934, famed gangster John Dillinger was arrested at the Hotel Congress in Tucson. In 1991, former Partridge Family member Danny Bonaducci was arrested in Phoenix for punching a transvestite. In 1992, fatal attractor Michael Douglas was treated at the Sierra Tucson Center for sexual addiction. And in 2000, Dirty Dancer Patrick Swayze crash-landed his private jet in Prescott Valley. Arizona is also home to this shed. And what's so special about this shed, you ask?
They would go in the shed and disappear and never come home.
It's like an urban legend around here, but I don't know. I've known kids that have said that they've had friends that have wandered up there and not come back.
And he was like, check this out, right? He goes in the fucking shed, didn't come out. And so I was out in the middle of the desert all by myself. This Irish guy's gone. I'm holding a bowl of Lucky Charms, and I don't know what the fuck to do with it.
He went in, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go in there and see if I can find some blunts, because he was trying to find some blunts and he ain't never come back.
And he says he heard a sound. It was a sound, it was kind of halfway between a crackle and a pop. It was in the middle ground between, it's a popple.
The legend goes something like this. Sometime between 1950 and 1995, this structure was erected. And there's nothing special about it upon first glance. But every person who has ever entered and closed the door has never returned. Police, as well as friends and relatives, have been baffled by the numerous disappearances over the past few years. What is happening to these people?
It's like they just vanished into thin air.
We got ourselves a black hole in that shed, and there's nothing you can do about it. What are you gonna do when you're stuck in a black hole? People think of these black holes and they're all big in space, but you can have a small one too.
Basically what the shed is it's the perceived gap between what is and what should be. You know what I mean? It's like where the universe comes together into a single point and disappears into itself, into a vortex of sorts. And science fact.
If you've seen Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, once they get into that huge room with the chocolate milk lakes, well, there was nothing like that, but it had cacti.
Because there are alternate patterns that happen, and people go in, people come out, man. That's what I'm saying. Everything has its reverse. It's inverse.
Oh, there's something in the shed. We know that. It's either a something,
Or a nothing.
Or a nothing,
Or a
big
nothing.
It could be a
It
big
could be a
nothing
big nothing.
that sucks up some things, which would be a problem, because most things are something.
It's one thing to say what you think it is, but then if it isn't that thing, then you're wrong.
So, does everyone believe the myth?
It's one of those stories you hear all the time, I just don't believe in that kind of stuff.
There's no ghosts or black holes or anything weird, just a fucking shed.
You don't disappear in a shed. You go in there, you get some tools, and then you come back out with your tools, all right? I don't believe this people disappear in sheds, all right? There's no validity to that.
With all these people disappearing, one would assume the government would get involved.
You can tear it down, you can put a warning sign in front of it too. It's not gonna make any difference, Fucking people want to disappear in a shed, they're gonna disappear in a shed, Irish or not, that's what I'm saying.
Tell people, hey, don't go into the shed, putting fences up. Of course people are gonna go in the shed. They just let it sit here. They pretend like nothing's going on.
Stay away, you know what I mean? Looking out for y'all.
What true secret lies within this shed? I am going to find out right now. Come on, man, what are you doing?
I ain't going in there.
You said you were gonna help me out here.
I ain't going in there.
Well, just give me the camera then.
No, this is my camera.
Hey, give me the camera. Hey. Now we're gonna find out what really happens when you go in the shed. Padlock? They put a fucking padlock on the door.
Can I have my camera back now, asshole?
Hey, buddy. I got a documentary that's ruined here, okay?
Yeah, you're about to disappear with my camera, asshole.
You should all just go home, okay?
Cover me, yeah. 'cause I'm cheesy.